That's his bag. Still in the same spot. Nobody stole it.
What's up, everybody?
Our way to the library.
My voice is kind of starting to go away a little bit, but I'm gonna talk as best I can for y'all. So, today we're just gonna play a little bit of Call of Duty. Well, maybe a little bit more. I don't know yet. It just all depends on how I'm feeling, how bad I get my ass whooped. You're gonna see. So I tried something new by just like making the camera like the background and shit, and just having a YouTube video playing. You know, a little something for y'all to watch on the side while I'm handing out fucking L's.
We got the suspects in custody.
I'm also gonna start drawing, start doing my storyboarding and start drawing this shit. Cause it's about time I made my own little show like this. And these type of like creators, I very so much appreciate because they bring about like great content creation, And this guy's name is Devontae the One.
What you mean, cameras? Everybody around us sitting back and watching like it's a freaking football game. And at this point, we both nervous and scared. But me, I'm also pissed because we didn't know what was about to happen. The whole day was chill until this bull crap happened. But all I know is I wanted to scream, "Thug
That
life
is
so
crazy.
bad," while getting into that car.
If it's like taking like the sound from the microphone
some pain and some jail time. For anybody
and
watching
put
this
it
video
on
handcuffs
here.
before, y'all know that, bruh, it is so uncomfortable. They put us both in two separate cars and take us down to the library.
My name is Ashley Puyol. I am the founder of a small company named Unwrap.
This is a little crazy. It usually doesn't take this long,
I
but
started using Adobe well over a decade ago.
But for what? And as soon as we pull up, coincidentally, Sean walks out at the same time.
Alright, so here we go.
Talk about divine timing.
like I said, y'all got entertainment in the corner right here, and y'all got video games for whoever wants to watch games and shit.
He agrees, but they didn't.
If you want to play the game, oh wait, hold on a second. It actually,
and I'm still mad at the fact
that is not good. That is not good at all.
Why? Why were we the only two in the cars that were freaking handcuffed? I don't get that. They take us down to the police station. They unhandcuff
I
us.
forgot.
We walk inside.
I forgot. Yeah, so you have to like configure shit on here. Like you have to like configure the game before you jump.
One light-skinned cop that looked at us like we slapped his wife or something. A dark-skinned cop that was sitting at his desk on his computer laughing.
But yeah, you have to kind of configure the game before you jump in here. And
out here committing crimes.
let's see. Oh yeah, if you're watching, please hit that follow button. I'll be sitting here watching shit, and I'll follow your boy. You know, help out.
He must have not made it,
Your
because
boy
that's why he's
trying to
here.
start
And the
this shit up,
brown-skinned
dude.
cop that was dogging us. You did it. You did it. I know you did it. Stop lying to me. I know y'all stole the boy's bag. You can't fool me. Stole the boy's bag? We didn't steal a bag. This is Sean's stuff. We got a call from somebody saying that their bag was stolen from the game room, and we saw two of you on the cameras that picked it up and left. And Patrick Starr
That's
over
probably
here
why,
was associated with y'all hours before. So admit it, y'all stole it. Bro, we constantly argued to this man that we did not steal this man's bag and that this was a misunderstanding because the bag that we took looked exactly like Sean's second bag. And of course, this old man dogs us for 30 straight minutes.
So we're gonna try this
while
again,
looking through our
guys.
bag.
But
Stop
my
lying to me,
name is
son. Just admit it.
olestrawhat.
Y'all stole it. I
I
swear
also
I'll
have
throw
a
you in
YouTube,
jail
which you guys
for
can
lying
check
to me,
out. Also has
bro. The
content.
more I heard this man yell at us with his fish breath, the
Go
more I
ahead
felt like
and
we were
do
gonna
this
start
shit.
smelling like old man throat. I'm sitting in my chair.
So like I was saying, this
"Look at
guy,
us,
his
old
name is
nigga.
Devontae
Do
the
we
One.
look like the
His
type to
videos are
steal?"
pretty damn
You
nice.
literally found Yu-Gi-Oh cards, a bunch of childhood drawings, and a pack of gum in Sean's bag. And this man B-Rye got a Pokemon trainer hat and a messenger bag. And I just got a computer and some cards. Who are we hurting? Stink meaner? The old fart's like, if somebody don't fess up, all y'all are going to jail, because I don't like liars. And the other two cops leave into the back after trying to get our IDs. And bro, we were all literally so stressed out because we didn't want to go to jail for a misunderstanding, and the fact that this man literally is dogging us for absolutely no reason because they looked us up and we didn't have any freaking criminal history. It got to the point where me and Sean just accepted our fates and was ready to do the time, and we agreed to make a song when we get out on some T Grizzly type ish until My boy B-Rye, the legend, the GOAT, pulled out the Uno wild card on these niggas, bro, and used the realest jutsu known to the anime community. Talk no jutsu. B-Rye explained to the man that his dad was a strict top-level military man and that he raised him on being honest and to never tell a lie, and felt that military kids aren't like that. And then he further explained that he grew up with me and Sean and that we'd never do something like that, and promised this man that we weren't lying, and if we did, then he'd take full responsibility, all as the other two cops are walking out. And in my mind, I'm like, bruh, all that pillow talking ain't gonna work on a dude like him, but we don't got that many more weapons in our arsenal, so I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. And bruh, I kid you not, as soon as the other two cops completely leave, this old man's expression went from pissed and determined to sympathetic and surprised after hearing that. We definitely did not know what was about to happen after that, because he tells me and B-Rye to go into the break room and for Sean to wait on the wall. And when I say this conversation happened like the others, this conversation even shocked me. Old man looks at us and he's like, all right, boy, listen,
Here we go. Here we
go.
go. Now we doing some shit.
Because your friend seemed genuine and his father is a part of the military. I thank your father for his service, and I don't think that military kids would tell lies like that. That's crazy, because I know plenty of military kids that lie. My apologies for coming at you so hard out there. I was just doing my job. Doing my job. So you telling me you did all that rah to keep your cop status in check around your coworkers? Reasonable. However, it's on one condition. You can't step on this campus ever again. If I see you, you're getting arrested for trespassing. Understood? Now in my mind, I'm like, B-Rye's dad is the GOAT. No, matter of fact, thank God for putting the thought in our head to go get B-Rye that day. Because imagine if that would have happened and B-Rye wasn't there to save us with his dad's military cred. We walked out that room and Sean looked at us confused, but I gave him the nigga get your stuff, don't say a word, and let's go. Look,
hey bro, so you can go ahead and mark
exactly
it.
What I meant. He got his stuff, the old man gave us our bags back, and he drove us back to the campus. In the rain. When we got dropped off in the rain, we ran over to my car, freaked out for like 20 minutes, and yeah. After we calmed down, I told the guys I was gonna make a video out of this one day. So here we are. After that day, we didn't mention it to B-Rye's dad, but every time I saw him, I'd tell him thank you without telling him why, and he'd look at me like a crazy person. Also, we never brought B-Rye back to campus, ever. Moral of the story, in some situations, it's about who you know, not what you know.
Yeah, let's gotta switch some spots. If it sounds like I'm talking to you, I'm not. I'm streaming right now, so that's more than likely what that is. Bro, they're already going crazy out here. Yeah, that wasn't what happened. Oh, I was like, what the fuck is that? For those of you that like anime, that gets drawn to.
This summer, the center of the soccer world is right
Bro, there has to be like some type of like fucking ammunition.
The world's game, all in
I'll take
your
it.
backyard. 4 major moments. One
And then
summer
I'll just have to
like
fucking
no other.
defend myself.
Learn more at mlssoccer.com/summer.
At the end of my painful journey through the village hidden in the streets, I have acquired a Thotagon. And you might be thinking, Devontae, what is a Thotagon? See, this is a very
You know
rare
what?
skill
Screw
that
this. I
anybody
need to
can
be able
acquire.
to hear what's
No
going
joke.
on.
A Sonogon is a version of a Sharingan that allows you to see red flags from a female or male undercover thought before it happens, primarily
Ooh, that's
acquired
not
through
good.
cruel and unusual amounts of pain and heartbreak. The only people that can't get this ability, though, are active simps, because they never learn. They let black chinas dry out their pockets and run them over because of that thing back there and those Kool-Aid jugs. And the most important thing, that kitty. Yeah, sorry, Meliodas and the 7 Deadly Simps. Y'all can't have this opportunity. I remember back before I gained this ability, I was dating this girl that got oil changes a lot. Apparently, she had a lot of mileage on the streets I didn't know about. We're gonna call her Peaches. I'm gonna go ahead and put this out into the air. Peaches was bad. I'm talking shorty's player build with a 99 overall. Crisp brown skin.
All squad mates are in the safe zone.
Hey, can you hear me? Do you got your mic? If you have a mic, that would be much appreciated. Oh shit, scared shit out of myself. All right.
Shorty was on that Ruby Rose type beat because if she had an OnlyFans, I'm a she was selling 100K in 48 hours. Now at the time I didn't know 10K was probably off the 49. You dating Peaches? That's probably not bad. What's the problem?
All right, here we go. It would have been so much better if you had a mic. Oh shit. You left me, bro. You left me. You left me, you motherfucker.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Because, I wanted to give her a chance. Maybe Steve is good because she was mad at
Best partner award goes to this guy. Oh, oh, oh! Ah. It wasn't my best hour. Yeah, bitch. What's up, bitch? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, he must ain't want this shit. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, you want this shit? Want this shit, bitch? Yep, yep. Fuck it. Yep. Yeah, yeah, so. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's up? Yeah, yeah. You like these hands? You like these hands? Yeah. You want these hands? Oh, you want these hands too? Oh, what's up? Oh, what's good? Yeah, 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 yeah. What's up? What's up? Yeah, 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 yeah. Take this shit. Yeah. Oh, y'all jumping. Y'all jumping. Oh, all right, bet. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hell yeah. What's up? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, what's good? Oh, you little bitch! Damn, that shit's crazy. That shit's fucking crazy, bro. You seen this shit? Do you see this shit? It's fucking crazy. I know this is a little tacky, bro. I got the fucking hat with this shit, the little fucking headphones, but it works though. It works. I can look stylish and wear a straw hat. Hey, yeah.
hydrogenitis suppurativa HS since I was 14. My abscess was a
All right.
cancer. It affected my sleep, school, and life. I went to see doctors, was even told it was
Here we
nothing.
go.
It wasn't nothing. I'm stronger than this, so I kept searching.
Take on HS differently with Cosentyx. It works to target a believed source of inflammation that may cause HS symptoms.
Enemies dropping into the AO. We're heading to the war zone. Get geared up. Stand by.
Oh shit. Oh. Oh. Little bitch. There we go.
All stations, green light. We're deploying to the war zone.
Here we go.
Battle Royale.
All right, go ahead, mark your spot, my boy.
Safe zone.
DZ set. Stand by to deploy. Moving to my mark.
All right, here we go. Yeah. All right.
Eliminate all targets in the AO.
On the roof, bitch. Type of shit is that? You gonna camp on the roof, you little bitch?
Gulag is your last chance. Fight to earn redeployment.
All right, here we go a second time. Who want the fucking hands? You want the fucking hand, little bitch? Yeah, you want the fucking hands? Yeah, take these fucking hands. Yeah, little bitch. Yeah. What's up? Yeah, what's up, little bitch? Yeah. Take these fucking hands. Yeah. Little fucking hands. Yeah.
Success means redeployment. Failure means elimination.
Oh, you little bitch! You little bitch! Fuck. Fuck, man. Fucking hate that shit. I got it's camping on the fucking roof. Camping on the fucking roof. If you guys don't know, I really do like lo-fi. Like, I think lo-fi beats are pretty nice, and they're a good traveling beat if you like driving long distances. Offensive chat warning. What the fuck? And fuck that shit. Offensive chat warning. What type of shit is that? Partner, do you have a microphone? Do you have a microphone? Anybody got a microphone? You got a mic? Kel, what is that, Kel, bro? Well, if you can hear me, mark the spot you want to go to. Go ahead, my guy. All right, TV station it is.
DZ set, stand by to deploy.
Primary objective is to eliminate all targets. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Luckily, I got to make one of those reserved midnight releases because I reserved my PS4 releases and Game Boy Advance. So I got to be a part of that line. I was in that line like, Mama, we made it. Pouring up sitting at home singing that.
Where's the fucking...
That song came on every Sunday morning. You know, very clear about that midnight. Something was stirring off about me. A little foretelling it wasn't the good end.
All right.
Buy station, right here.
Enemy UAV is online.
But they're not more important than I thought. There was one employee, a woman with a gigantic purse in her toddler, a guy with a bag over by the rack that's been sitting in that same spot for 20 minutes looking back and forth at the cameras, and a guy with baggy pants and a baggy shirt. I also noticed the dings on it were close to the line leading to the front couch. Does that not seem suspicious? Y'all ever get that feeling when you go somewhere and you get this weird feeling of anxiety or something that's kind of bad? That's no man's thing, but I ain't saying nothing. See, now that's why I linked it off myself. And just a touch, and just when I tried to brush it off my shoulder as the sequence begins, things got weird. All right, everybody, can I get your attention, please? Hey, stop. Stop. You ain't to listen. Eyes and closing the night. Boss man left the store in my hands. We only have a few people left.
I hear them.
I went towards the front counter, and it's like everybody's playing red light, green light. Because when the employees would turn around and look for another reserve PS4 to give out, everyone I just named stole something. I'm bamboozled. It's like when they came into the store and figured out that
Ah, shit. All right. Where? Yeah. All right, bet.
Your squad mates in the gulag. If they survive, they redeploy.
All right, yeah, I'm up here.
Gas is closing in.
All right. Oh, you little bitch! You little bitch! Oh, you little motherfucking bitch! Well, guys, I'm just sucking today. Don't make no fucking sense. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and fucking switch games now, I guess. All right. So give me 1 second.
Explore the Game of Thrones universe on a larger screen. And sync your progress across mobile and PC devices.
This is also where I draw.
15% discount
It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I fucking ran for honor. But yeah, y'all enjoy the slow beats of the. Well, no, let me see something. Y'all enjoy these beats.
Because y'all should know, back then, I was a follower, sheep of the flock. But it's alright, I'm grown now. I'm a shepherd now. I lead the flock. When I move, you move, just like that.
Mm.
Smacking down, hitting it raw. I like jumping ropes too. You like jumping ropes? No, my brother. Booty scratcher. Ropes. Booty scratcher. Ropes. Booty scratcher. Ropes. That's the dude from outside. Everybody, stop. You, stay put. You're fired. You didn't care if they stole it all. You didn't do anything. However, you could have spoke up. But here's your PS4. I'll ring you up. You're free to go. So apparently that was the boss outside the window watching the entire time in a spot nobody could see him. But I spotted him. According to him, he did it to see how his employees would handle this store while he was gone. Because for some weeks prior, things would go missing every time he let the employee handle the shop. It turns out this was an issue that happened for a long time, so issue resolved. Moral of the story, don't be a follower. Be a leader, man. Don't do anything anybody else does. Take orders in your own mind. Because think about it, an original is always worth more than the copy. I know I overcame that struggle in my life. Why can't you? So I'm hyping myself up like, okay, I can do this, right? I've been eating Arby's for years. I got this. Now you probably wondering, why is this mocha chocolate dude with the large fry, extra salt, 2 bites away from diabetes, dreadlocks, and telling the story so personal, so openly? Well, if you take a look at my track record of personal memories I told to the world, then you'd have a clear understanding of how not afraid I am of telling the world my mistakes and flaws. Now, I don't tell my experience with girl stories as much as I used to these days, but I did a poll last week and the streets were hungry. So, yeah. Let me feed my hungry demographic real quick. So about 7 months ago, at the start of January 2021, I had a falling out with a girl that I had been technically dating for a while. We're gonna use her nickname I gave her, Cookie. It's actually mind-blowing how we met, but that's for another story. I say technically dating because me and her made it clear that we were just in a talking phase, but that's cap, because we didn't do talking phase stuff. We did relationship stuff. Now, even though we fell out, I can honestly say, with the all due respect that she earned from me, I have nothing bad to say about her, because she was better than any female I had experienced before her. She was patient, she was nurturing, kind, submissive, loyal, a super freak, all the above. Except for the reason I had to let her go.
With the price of just about everything.
If you play video games
up,
a lot, you might be able to get paid some real money. If you live in the US and you play video games for over 10 hours in a week, any time in the last 5 years, you might be eligible to get you some money. There's a lawsuit currently in development for video game addiction, you actually might be eligible to receive compensation for your gaming habit. All you have to do is check your eligibility at claimshero.io. You can literally just Google Claims Hero video game addiction and it should pop right up. It's real, but
that's a discussion for another day. Yeah, she may have not been shaped like Mewtwo and not 100% eye candy, but I still love her though, because she was a rare Pokemon that I was fortunate enough to find. You beta male cuck. Simp. We don't love these hoes. Red pill or get spilled, chump. You not alpha. Back then, we both went to separate colleges in the same city, so whenever I had time, she always wanted me to come see her and spend the night in her dorm. Plus, we were homebodies, so we had a routine, and that was if we weren't going out to do stuff, I'd pull up, vibe for a couple hours, then around nighttime, she'd cook us both food. Then she'd throw on some easy access clothes, i.e. booty shorts. Then we'd Netflix and chill in her bed with my power pole brushed up against her, butt meat. And this usually resulted in her being down for anything because she was a freak. And I was too. One day during our routine, after getting nasty a little bit, she decided that she wants me to eat that macaroni in her pot for the first time. Which is cool and all, because she said she'd caress my Dragon Balls and summon Shinron after, but one problem. At the time, I had zero experience swimming through Niagara Falls. Why? Because in my very small number of previous relationships and women experiences, they never cared about me doing it anyway. None of them. They were more in love with just summoning my Keyblade and sending me to the Shadow Realm, which was fine with me because that's one less task in Wall Maria I gotta worry about. Why? Because for some reason, at the time when it came down to using my mouth to drink from a girl's river, I just didn't have any interest in doing it anyway. Why? Because for some reason, something always gave me the chills just looking at it. I know it's mandatory if she's gonna stroke my power pole with her gums, but I just don't know why. Maybe salami sandwiches freak me out. Maybe I wasn't as much of a freak as I thought I was back then. I just don't know why. Maybe I was just in my head too much. Paranoid maybe? When she gave me access to do it and asked me if I did it before, I was nervous because females that already are experienced don't like unexperienced men. Am I right, ladies? So I did what any idiot secretly folding under applied pressure because he doesn't want to mess up an opportunity would do. Put on an act. I told her I ate a couple honey pots in the past and I didn't do it much, which was cap, but I had to make up my mind quick because we were already in the mood. It was getting hot in there, no Nelly. I done had a mouthful of her chicken breast. She was looking like the Pacific Ocean down there. Plus, to her, based off of the stuff we did 2 minutes ago, it looked like I had experience in that field of study before. And I didn't want to disappoint her and look like a biatch, because mama ain't raised no biatch. But then I had a brain blast and remembered that in moments like these, the only thing you should focus on is pleasuring your partner, i.e. making them explode. That changed my whole mindset. The mission now was to focus on her not turning into the Sahara Desert by making her water dam explode. So I put my pride to the side and got ready to jump off the plane into the ocean. And mind you, this is my first time ever taking a trip down to Dooney Land with my eating hole. And I think I'm not gonna enjoy this. I'm just doing what I gotta do. So I'm hyping myself up like, okay, I can do this, right? I've been eating Arby's for years. I got this. Come on, bruh. This can't be that bad. Stop being a little poor and man up and eat that.
Now, I haven't played this in a while, but I don't often. I ain't gonna say it's like 50 and 50 with this. Like, I've played For Honor before, but this is kind of like on a different scale type shit.
How did I do? Rated on a scale of 1 to 10? 15,000. That was literally her answer. Dead serious. Bruh, I was feeling like the man when I got through. I wasn't stunned what nobody was saying when I got through. I even had her staring when I got through. I really felt bad for the next guy who looked at me funny because I felt like I was invincible. You sure about that? After growing some nuts and releasing the possible paranoia out of my mind that shouldn't have been there in the first place, in the first 20 seconds of me being in the gulag, it didn't turn out as
I shouldn't get fucked up too bad, but
it tasted like
I might.
Duh, but I was focused on the mission, making her C4 explode, which was hard at first, but when I found her spot, it was game over. I turned it into a sport at that point, which was good for me because I'm already competitive at heart. Plus, I had a lot of stamina, so you already know how that went. You know what I'm saying?
Just gonna
you can already
grab
hear all
somebody I
the
know how
poor
to
souls
use.
that haven't watched the full video and only clips of this video on different platforms thinking I'm actually talking about video games like, what is he talking about? What tastes like skin in Warzone? I'm so confounded. Oh, brother. Right after, she kept her promise. Told me to lay back, extended my dual disc, activated her Millennium Puzzle, and did what it do. Sent me to the show.
Alright, I think I remember
You
how
know
to
what really
fucking
grinds my
play this
gears
shit. I
about
hope I
parents
remember
who
how to
still
play
live
this
in their
shit.
house? They put the word "my" before everything. My room, my desk, my furniture. My God, we get it. I understand though. Y'all pay the bills, so y'all have every right to say that. But it becomes a little too annoying when they start doing too much. And ain't nobody more professional than my dad at doing such things. My dad was about that action. I remember when I'd be doing some classified research on Alexis, Texas.
Okay. Alright, yeah. Okay, I got it.
I'm
Alright.
pissed. Not because he called me down, but for the fact that I've been 1v1 in my schmeat for 15 minutes and now I gotta postpone the match. You know how hard it is to get my meat hype again to fight after stopping? I'm ready to box this nigga. I go downstairs, my dad got that look. I'm talking about look. Hey, y'all clean my kitchen up.
Oh shit.
And that means make sure the dishes are done, wipe off my counters, sweep my entire floor, make sure every germ, atom, ion, dust particles off that floor. No, y'all eat, then leave without cleaning the kitchen every day. It's finna be a whole
Damn. Alright, that's a good match.
Wait a minute. Listen here, Major Payne. If I wanted a lecture, I would have went to history class. Alright, you tell us this every day.
Alright,
Like
that's not too bad.
If you're so worried about your kitchen, how about you get in there and do it yourself, nigga?
Oh, I kind of use it as all my anger and stress that I've built up inside. I kind of release that pain that like the tattoo brings, right? You kind of think about these things, and then once it's done, and you kind of push it out.
Yeah.
The tattoo that you're getting today.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
It's more
I don't usually get that lucky, but sometimes I do.
Having the deepest meaning. For me, it's never about like regretting the tattoos. It's like you liked it at this point in time. Like that's the meaning behind it, you know.
So the first tattoo was at 14. Is what I heard.
15. Yeah, 15. And yeah, I was in Arizona playing at an academy, and my parents came into town, and I kind of begged them and stuff. And it was a tattoo with my goddaughter's birthday, some Roman numerals here on my forearm. And you know, they signed the waiver. I got that done, and then they went back to California.
I wish this guy right
had the
here
waiver signed already, so I didn't need no more permission. I was just
better fucking counter.
Whenever I saved up some
I want to learn how to use him better.
Tattoos, and then that's how it started. This is the shop right here. Oh, now the pain begins. What's up, bro?
Hey, man.
Upstairs?
Yeah, upstairs.
I'm like excited, but so nervous. No pain. Here's the chair of doom.
If you had to pick one, like if someone, like let me get to know you for one tattoo.
Yeah, probably my leg, this one. The Joker, yeah. It's just cool, and then the Why So Serious is awesome, and the meaning behind that.
See, that's just that though.
And my boy Fabio did that too. Look at him. Yes, sir.
You ready?
Let's do it. That one?
This one?
Here, here.
Cool. Okay.
To help myself, I do therapy once a week. Okay, yeah. I like how it looks though. Whether that's in person or Zoom, you know, I make it work to just help my mental state be at the best that it can be, and be like free when I'm able to focus on soccer and not have much thoughts in my head. The biggest thing was just there's more pressure on you on the soccer side to perform better. I think that's the biggest thing that has changed. Going out to Target and having to take 10 pictures or 5 pictures is definitely like new things, but it's all things that I dreamed about as a kid, right? So it's pretty cool to say that that's becoming a reality.
The breaking the nail story.
Alright.
Crazy.
Yeah.
What was your reaction when you saw a bunch of comments?
Yeah, it was right after surgery, so I was like a little out of it, and I saw this stuff, and I thought it was like a joke, because I woke up from surgery and like my family was there, and my agents, and they were like calling me big balls and all this stuff. And dude, it was hilarious. I thought like my robe was like showing or something, because I was just in the bed, like chilling, and I was like, what? And I was like panicking. it was funny at first, but then to think about it, it was just kind of crazy to make such a big comment about, you know, a player like me, like any player, just making a comment about that, about them, but just to show, you know, the meaning behind it, right? To show that he meant that, you know, I was determined and to play for my country, you know, fighting through things and stuff like that, was super cool. And I think, you know, it might have been the best decision of my life to continue to play with a broken nose, right? Because it is showing people a side of me and has opened doors, so that's pretty sick. Outside of soccer, I have a long-term goal is to open up a nightclub. Yeah, I want a nightclub. Just kind of make it a place where play more, you know, the OG songs and stuff like that. You know, the Swifties or, you know, Justin Bieber and stuff like that. Like a bunch of songs that people can just jam out to, like a cool nightclub that could have different vibes. So that's a long-term goal outside of soccer. Inside of soccer is, of course, play in the Gold Cup, you know, do really well there, perform well, and then midterm would be the World Cup next year, right? Taking each opportunity that I get with the national team, but also with my club, right? To continue to score, get assists, and
see,
well.
this guy doesn't really offer too many like guarding capabilities outside like maybe. Okay, like let me turn this down real quick. Pause.
Yeah, I hope and pray, right, that nothing about me changes with whatever comes my way, right? I think the coolest part
Outside of fucking that,
to me is that, you know, I'd like to say that I worked for it. I am beyond blessed to have these opportunities and stuff. So I think for me, that's the coolest part is that not coming from much and being able to
okay,
cool things now is you know, something that shows off the work that I've put in. Fabio, thank you, my friend.
Thank you, my friend.
Of course, always.
Thank you, York.
Yes. Shout out Fabio, Cactus Tattoos. Utah. And get your mans.
Your daughter wants a birthday party. Oh, correction, a birthday tea party. And she loves dress up, so a birthday princess.
Oh, you got lucky.
But her dream, a birthday princess tea.
He gonna hit me in the back. You see this bullshit?
From tea sets to tea rex, get everything for every party on Amazon.
About to rock my shit.
Let me tell y'all something. Don't ever disrespect y'all parents like that when they provide you with food, shelter, and a form of love. Don't blame me though. I'm just giving y'all an illustration of what I was thinking back then. Yeah, man. My parents got on my last nerve, but I needed it, man. It's just tough love because my parents cared, man, and in a sense, overprotective. That's probably what sparked them to doing too much when it came to my social life. Some of y'all probably got them parents that just let y'all bring any and everybody in their house. Nah, homie. My parents was gangsters. Again,
all right, I'll give you that.
Especially when I asked them to go spend the night at a friend's house. I'm talking about it. As soon as I asked them to go over to somebody's house, these niggas turned into FBI agents. I need to meet their parents, social security, home address, and birth certificate.
So there's how to use him
I'm not trying to point
motherfucking
out the obvious here, but ain't nobody got time for that. The guy I asked about, he was a family friend, but my parents still said no from time to time when he wasn't present. So you know what I did instead of asking why my homie wasn't present? I left, I grabbed my friend Ronnie, brought him to the house, and asked him why he was present. Okay, Vanessa. Because knowing my parents when I did this, my chances of them saying yes went from 0 to 100 real quick. I was looking at them like, say no, nigga. Say no. I dare you. I double dare you. Speak. And I got my answer. I don't gotta say it. You know what it was. We skidip, meet up with our other homie. We're gonna call him Dan. And we go to his house instead. When we get to the crib, bro, I cannot make this up. It smelled like straight doodle brown water. Me and Ronnie been over his house many times before, but it never smelled like this. Like, how you got a spotless car, but your house smell like McBounce that ass? In my mind, I'm full of regret because he's sitting over there smiling because we came while I'm over here struggling to breathe. Dog, Your best friend need to be Mr. Clean in a magic eraser because it's smelling real musty.
What the?
Nigga. Turns out his smell came from his dogs. Fast forward to nightfall.
Eat
we're
that
all
bitch.
chilling, and it's getting pretty late. Now, if you ain't learned nothing from this video, learn this. Nothing good goes on after 12 a.m. I look over to Dan. Dan stands up, looks at the time, and says, "Oh, snap. It's that time. It's that time. Somebody finna get got tonight." See, when somebody says get got, I'm thinking death. But that wasn't the case. See, back then when you did sleepovers for guys, there was one rule everybody had to follow. First person to go to sleep gets a punishment.
Alright.
You see, this rule put a fear in
We're
my
gonna take a
heart,
quick little break.
because I'm a very sleepy person, and Dan was a very playful person. Those type of friends are dangerous in situations like these. But however, mama ain't raised no bitch, and I wasn't finna be the first one to get got. Only the strong survive. 2 hours goes by, then 5 hours goes by. Next thing I know, it's the morning. And see,
Introducing Samra Origins. My collaboration with Nespresso is a connection to my roots, to my mother, Samra. Coffee that hits the right notes. It transports you. Crafted with unique notes and bold, soaring flavors. Experience a taste that moves you. Nespresso and Samra Origins.
Tap the banner to learn more.
I won't let my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis symptoms define me.
Emerge as you. Tremfya, guselkumab, taken by injection, provided 90% clear skin at 16 weeks in 7 out of 10 adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis in 2 clinical studies. Results may vary.
Serious allergic reactions may occur. Tremfya may increase your risk of infections and lower your ability to fight them. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms of infection, including fever, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough. Tell your doctor if you had a vaccine or plan to.
Emerge as you. Tap this ad to learn more about Tremfya, including important safety information. See our ad in Food and Wine magazine.
McCrispy strips are now at McDonald's. Tender, juicy, and its own sauce. Would you look at that? Well, you can't see it, but trust me, it looks delicious. New McCrispy strips, now at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level. And the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
This summer's another scorcher, and Ultimate Season Pass from TXU Energy is hitting it out of the park with 50% off energy charges during peak summer and winter, plus more months of automatic savings.
Savings all season long. That'll come in clutch.
Customers can save more than $450 a year.
So when the summer heat goes into extra innings, the savings come in for relief.
More savings. That's a fan favorite.
Ultimate Season Pass is really bringing the heat.
I think you mean cool. TXU Energy. Energy for everything.
Visit txu.com for more information. Rep number 10004.
Listen to Bachata Classics, timeless bachata hits, brought to you by Azaro Parfums. Stop talking, start playing.
So, you just started using LinkedIn Premium. Now what? Well, on your premium company page, you noticed around 7.5 times more page engagement and 5 times more page views. Well done. And now, new clients are messaging you. All because you're using LinkedIn Premium, which helps you get the business growth you want. Think big, small business. Think big. Start your free trial at linkedin.com/premium small business. That's linkedin.com/premium small business.
Now more than ever, Lowe's knows you don't just want a low price, you want the lowest price. And with our lowest price guarantee, you can count on us for competitive prices on all your home improvement projects. If you find a qualifying lower price somewhere else in the same item, we'll match it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Price match applies the same item, current price and qualifying retailers. Exclusions and terms apply. Learn how we'll match price at lowes.com/lowest price guarantee.
Shit. I didn't say shit, man. I called you. My bad. What other games got switched to that I haven't played yet? Alright, y'all. Here we go.
Fast food joints, all that changed. There's always at least one one bad egg.
Let me see.
This is why I don't trust them. You gotta think about it like this. As soon as you pull up, your health is in their hands. They can do anything they feel like. And God help your soul if they have a boss.
It should load.
The place I used to work at, we're gonna call it Rat's Bees. And during my time there, I must say, it was the worst but best times of my childhood. It was my first job I ever had. I went in a boy, left out a man 2.5 years later. And just like I said before, not all places are the ghetto, but still has at least one bad egg. This one had a lot.
Just look at that water placement, expertly done. This is the epitome of sport. Yeah, split survives and jetpack geniuses. The move is so fluid, so fast. You can't stop what you got.
All right, here we go.
Complete the comeback. He's going to try it. He shoots. He gets the kill. Now that's how you portal. They're not done yet. They got one. They got another. They're going to do it. They're going to see that. Let's see that. Oh my God, they did it. They actually did it.
All right. Alright, so I haven't been on this in a while, but we're gonna see what happens.
Learn more at MLSsoccer.com/summer.
However, I'ma only speak on one. It was this kid, we're gonna name him Cam. Cam was evil. He was a Hall of Fame troublemaker because mainly he didn't have any guidance.
I think I gotta go do something on this map first, right?
Fast life and hung around the wrong crowds. And he wanted to be a gang banger so bad.
Coral Highlands.
At any cost to have that status, especially with his huge ego and arrogance. This boy was dangerous.
And I actually do play this a lot on my I play this a lot on my Steam Deck. Also, if you don't have a Steam Deck, I highly think that you should invest in one. I'm sure enough gonna die. No type of fall damage at all. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Look at this shit. What did I come out here for? Yeah, 4 points.
And our bosses were out and about, and we were the only ones in the back of the kitchen. And believe it or not, we were the best in the kitchen. One of our loyal customers walks in and orders his usual
There's gonna be something big as fuck trying to kill me.
Because I always know what they want. They make my chicken get in, get out. Cam on the other hand did not value or respect anybody, and that led him to do anything for fun. Like, you imagine trusting this nigga with your food supply on trips? This is the type of nigga that when you're in the desert and you're hungry, he throws you a dry Popeye biscuit with no sauce or water. Like, bruh, you're gonna die. He fixes the sandwich, he puts it on the plate, gives it to the cashier, they give it to the customer, he sits down.
Search for the campsite.
Later, the customer walks back up and tells the cashier his chicken was lukewarm. Nobody wants lukewarm food at fast food. Hot and ready
And see, like I said, on here, you can either watch the game, you can watch YouTube. They got a nice little session going. I have all different types of games if you guys want to put in any type of request. Do me a favor, hit that follow button though if you're watching. Don't be sitting here watching this and not following you, boy. Please help. Oh, what is this? What is this? What's that?
Cam did something I only
I
thought
find
they
something.
did in movies, and I can't make this up. I witnessed this with my own eyes, man.
Oh.
So you've chosen death, old man.
Alright.
Alright. Bet. You like
I could really fuck this thing up real quick.
Then I'll bet you
But I ain't gonna do it. It's a waste of time. Search for the campsite.
He did this so fast.
Search for a campsite. Where's the fucking campsite?
Gave it to the cashier, then the customer, he leaves. After that day, I never saw that customer again. And we all know why. Did I say anything to my boss?
Let's see, campsite. Search for the campsite.
Said something? Yes. Do I still go to fast food restaurants after a 3-year hiatus after experiencing this, even though I still don't trust them? Yes.
You gotta be kidding me, right? Like a campsite.
Creatures of considerable power and destruction, and this is my new home. Welcome to Once Human, an open-world post-apocalyptic free-to-play survival game. I've been challenged by the developers to spend 100 days here, and since they saw my 100 days to 100% challenge videos, they asked me to not just spend 100 days here, they want to see
Live. I don't fuck with
every
you.
single deviation in the new Way of Winter scenario. An incredibly challenging location where it's not just the deviants you have
See,
to
he
look
ain't
out
stunned
for.
me.
The temperature will kill you for simply trying to leave the safety of your home ill-prepared. A home I'll be trying to build up as best I can as a place to store all the deviations. As for today's video, I am joined by Grab, a good friend and my editor. We'll be working together trying to get as far as we can to make use of the multiplayer aspects in this game. We will also have some extra challenges along the way that I'll cover as we get to them, and you can also play the game yourself for free and with friends using my linky link in the description. It's the perfect time too, as in 2025 there are new scenarios coming out, one of which is Code Deviation. That would be perfect for all you ARC players who love to collect creatures. Now if you're on mobile, you're in luck, as Once Human is coming soon for you to play. They've even assured me there will be no pay to win mechanics. But for now, thanks Once Human for sponsoring, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video.
That's crazy.
Well, this adventure started as I ripped a weird shard out my stomach and birthed from a
They
weird
did it again, alright.
There was a conveniently placed med pack for me to jab straight into my arm, putting me back up to strength, and there was a memo left on the desk which had today's door code on it. I must be in a Rosetta research facility, as I could tell from the corpse on the floor and writing on the wall. But I didn't want to hang around and
Says look for a camp.
causing that corpse, so threw the pin code into
This
the
looks like a
door.
camp right here,
One of
don't
the
it?
thickest doors I'd ever seen, and on the other side was another corpse, so I stole their key card and a memo talking about something called the Cradle.
Are they talking about this? Search for the campsite.
I figured out I was actually that.
There's only one campsite here.
There was a floating backpack which gave me some really weird flashbacks or flash forwards of me wearing it. Eventually ending with it on my back and a strange purple crow floating in. Chromina, is that you? Unfortunately not. This was V, and he explained I was a
honestly.
human and offered to help show me the way out. So I guess I was going to follow him. And after walking through the glowy space portal, which seemed like it belonged to the TVA, I found a machete in the weapons crate, so at least I had something to defend myself with. Good
Okay.
timing too.
I'm gonna try something different
Outside was
then.
my first deviant enemy, a weird spotlight-headed dude. Someone I put down fairly easily. V told me that deviants are created when humans get infected with stardust. Well, whatever they are, they're going to be left to turn into sawdust as I slice through another one and his friend. Here I found something amazing, a Molotov. Perfect for me to kill things with fire. A fun trick I learned in my previous video. I also found a hat in the crate on the other side of the hall, and kept moving along using the TVA portal, following V's blind butterfly trail, collecting some boots, and this weird after image of some lady. When I touched it, it pulled me into some really weird hallway, and there were more of these after images which I just ignored, as behind this door was another deviant. This one had a suitcase for a head that I decapitated, and in the crate beside it, some gloves. What was most interesting though, I could telekinetically pick up the suitcase and shoot wads of money at my enemies. Signs of a true capitalist. But down below was something I really wanted, a butterfly's emissary and my first deviation. So I had to capture it, only for that after image to appear again, and this time I got a vision of some
What type of shit? No weak ass jump. Alright, let me see.
Suburban house. Inside was the lady, and this was Mitsuko. She knew Bee the Crow, and she was a meta-human as well and wanted to teach me about securing deviations, pointing out this isolated securement unit in the center of the room, placing the butterfly I'd captured in it, so that was part of our goals for this 100 days. Not only do we have to figure out how to capture every deviation, but we will have to secure them too. But seeing as I have literally 0 hours in this game, this was going to be a journey of discovery. I then went to have another chat to Mitsuko, only to hear a spine-chilling roar. I grabbed my butterfly from the containment unit and then stole all Mitsuko's supplies she left in the chests around her house. Then made my way outside, and this is where I had to learn how to survival craft things. Being the professional I am, I began to beat into the flora and fauna with my rock, gathering logs, water and gravel. Using all this, I set up a campsite which can act as a mobile respawn point of sorts. It was a basic crafting station, so using some wood, I made my first ranged weapon, a rustic crossbow. And there are dozens of weapons and armor in this game, like, it's actually really cool. So later on, I'll have to figure out how to build up my best kit for survival. So with crossbow in hand, I ran back to the house where I could see a fight was coming. And activating this beacon started a cutscene where this massive radio-towered Cthulhu-looking siren head burst from the ground. This is going to be a fight. That's a very big boy. So I began to fire arrow after arrow till finally the monstrosity was defeated. Investigating where the deviant fell, there was a man, and this was Igna. He is the big bad leader of our story, and he was headed north to the land of Way of Winter. The brand new scenario from Once Human, so things were about to get a whole lot chillier, as of course I decided to follow him and hunt him down. Teleporting into the north only to have it miscalculate and spawn me in the sky. I at least had V's feet to grab onto and begin drifting down into Camp Igloo. And this is where our story truly starts. But before I go anywhere, I knew I had to meet up with Grab. And this is where I let you know. We recorded this entire video on a server, so sometimes the day and night cycle won't necessarily line up, as I was in and out of hospital for brain surgery while recording this. Yeah, I'm not kidding. So I'd really appreciate a sub or a like on the video if you find yourself enjoying it. It's currently 100% off, so completely free. Leaving the safety of Camp Igloo at the start of day 2. I was already getting cold, and you'll see temperature becomes a massive pain for us as we try to progress. I spotted a strange 6-legged bus in the distance. No idea what the hell that thing is, but it definitely looks scary. And it didn't immediately attack me, so I have to assume that's a good thing. But it did just kind of speed away from me before I could figure out what it actually was. However, I was here as Grab was on his way meeting up with me. If you've seen my videos this year, you will have seen some of Grab's work and even some comments of his. We ended up standing around a while trying to set up our team that we named Copperfront, but waiting so long meant our supplies had drained. Okay, we really need food and water, so I think we've got to figure out how we can find food and water first.
These may increase the risk of serious side effects.
Why wait?
Okay,
Ask your
here's the
doctor,
deal.
visit BotoxChronicMigraine.com or call 1-800-44
We began to hunt
Botox to
some
learn
of the
more.
reindeer in the area, sniping them in the head with our crossbows.
There it
and
is.
them with our knives for some meat and hide. The meat we all need to figure out how to cook, and the hide can be used for armor. But trust me, we're two idiots who take way too long to figure out how anything actually works. So while we began to stumble around, I found this random player's house who left their window open. So being a true South African, I jumped into it to have a look around. I wasn't here to steal anything, but they did have an arcade machine which I began to play, not realizing I was actually spending an incredibly important currency known as Starcroms. And you can actually use this machine to gamble as a chance to win blueprints for weapons, one of which I won with...
You know, I want to play this game. It's called Just Human. I haven't put enough time in there.
Now we chose to just leave...
Go ahead and jump real quick. It's only 7:44.
I don't know what to do yet, Okay, we still need to solve our water problem.
I have a solution.
Yeah. I began to follow Grav to see what his plan was. armors, and he actually paid some attention in the tutorial as he set up a camp. I couldn't use his, so set one up off my own and saw I could boil the dirty water here to have something I could drink. I also made a crude pickaxe so I wouldn't have to beat things with a rock to harvest it, then made use of it harvesting some copper around the area. And it was then we noticed we had at some point gotten some loot crates. Opening mine, I got some tiger pants, a despair emote which I'll probably need a lot, and a cute helmet. I decided to equip both. Now there are quite a lot of cosmetics which I'll switch between throughout the video, so I'll try cover what the armor is underneath when I make it if you want to copy my build. And in order to start progressing, we decided to see what our task was. So if you look in the top left, you can see what our currently tracked task is. So I summoned Envy to have a chat with him, and he pretty much told me what I already knew, that this far north was cold. So I needed a way to stay warm, and did that by gathering some stones and logs, and then was about to set up a new campsite when Grav called me over. He had found someone's deviation, a little Digby boy who will automatically gather ores for them. Certainly a useful deviation to have, but I had a task to do. Setting up a new campsite where I crafted a torch and a full set of tier 0 snowland rustic gear. Wasn't great armor, but did help keep me warm for the moment. So that was all the tasks V had given me. So called him back to chat some more, and he didn't like my idea of just running at Igna to take him out, and he thought I needed allies. Other survivors in the area marking an outpost on Mount 700 meters away that he wanted Grav and I to investigate. So we started running to the marker, needing to do our best Skyrim horse impression to get up the hill, only to find the outpost heavily defended. So I shot my crossbow at the guard, but fortunately it had no effect as these people were friendly. And they let us in and ran up to chat to Mazli. She was a strong leader but seemed to agree Igna was a bad dude and also wanted to take him out. Except she didn't trust us yet. I mean, why would she? So like any good NPC in a game, in order for her to trust us, she gave us a mission first. But before we did her mission, V wanted us to get more equipped, and that involved setting up a base. So Grav and I had a quick chat about where we wanted to build, bringing out our best dad jokes saying how it'd be cool to build in the snow, chilly even, and eventually deciding before we set up anywhere permanently to at least get a temporary base set up.
Well, let's make our way in that direction. I'll set a pit and then we can pick a spot in person. It's 800 meters away.
Okay.
It's back the direction we just came from.
Get full damage. Find out.
Oh, you got your bird.
How do I deploy my bird?
Jump and press space again.
Yeah, well, good, mate.
With Grav hobbling behind me, we ran all the way back down to the beach, even using V to glide and gain some extra distance, until we ended up at a relatively flat iceberg. It was here I set up my first territory, and what's great is your entire territory can be moved as I'll figure out later on, but for now I had some basic tasks to complete. Unlocking the furnace and disassembling pneumatics, which are like engrams for Mark, and I had a nutcracker deviation which I'd gotten at some point from one of the season rewards, and Grav ended up donating me some gravel which I needed to set up a furnace. Here, I can smelt my ores into ingots, and it should help me make some better than basic gear eventually. For now, I was just smelting some copper, and I also made a disassembly bench which is used to turn boots you find in the wilderness into basic resources, which I chose to immediately throw into a small storage. And I had a look over to see what Grav was building, and he was going for the classic 2x2 wooden box hut. This area is still planned to be temporary as we started to make our way over to Cabin Igloo.
Give me your food. Give me your potatoes.
What a way to make friends. I spotted a weird little crayfish thing called a plankadoo, which I called Grav over to come check out.
Meet Plankadoo.
Oh, Plankadoo is so good.
But we were here to beat up with some lady named Wendy. She was Mazli's sister and in charge of logistics and growing off potatoes. She told me about all of the people I can get tasks from. So it looks like we're going to be kept busy if we wanted to be friends with Camp Igloo. After chatting with Wendy, I headed over to Lowe, one of the people Wendy asked me to help, and this guy will give me tasks to capture deviations. He was even kind enough to let out a Digby boy that I was able to capture. Now, every type of deviation has special abilities, but I'll just cover those when I use them. And I then had another chat with Wendy, and she told me about some people who are trapped in a place called Mooseville. Asked us to go see if we could save them.
Alright.
This task in
What's your
particular kind of put it off for a while, so we'll come back to this later. And I accepted one more task.
I'm gonna go find something to drink.
She just gave me some more information about the area.
Hold that one last time.
see, to unlock mimetics, you need cipher points and treasure. So building was halted for the moment, instead focusing on survival, like a stove which I placed down to pick up some meat to eat and close the day. It was then day 6 when I found the journey screen. This is a massive range of tasks, from basic to advanced, complete for experience and other rewards. They ended up leveling me up, giving me some more mimetics I needed to
with Spotify Premium. That means you can enjoy.
As a person living with diabetes, I'm all about making progress.
Oh, sure, shepherding my roller ring.
Hey, Devontae, let me ask you a question. Yeah, what up? Be with the love of your life. She's only loyal to you and checks off every one of your boxes. Or learn instant transmission. Shoot, I'm looking at the love of my life right now. Are you serious? I don't see why you would pick the instant transmission, knowing when you get older, it's gonna be an instant regret. Like, bro, do you know how much of a dub that is, especially in today's dating climate? Commitment is dang near a myth. Everybody and they mama slanging and dangling. So, like, honestly, bro, don't screw yourself. I might, huh? Wait, where you get all that money from? Well, you see, what happened was,
it was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Who you know that can beat Big Goku? I know plenty that can wipe they ass with your corpse. Who? Since you think I ain't the strongest thing walking since sliced bread.
Oh, I gotta find someone to place my territory.
Ringaru Tibbets, Saint Seiya, Archie Sonic, really any Archie character that's empowered by Chaos, Anti-Spiral, Anos, Lane, Alucard, The Truth, Ryu, Super Topa Garen Lagan. Bro, your own characters from your own universe can toss your salad. Matter of fact, ain't you the same?
But everybody already got the best fucking spots.
While in the strongest form you got.
Alright, fine, fuck it, I'm placing.
Oh, that's right. That's what I thought. So let's go ahead and stop this debate. Wait, whoa, what are you doing? AB right. But I know who can't beat me. Oh, for the love of God. Well. Back for part 2, huh, Devontae? So what's on the menu today? Telling Big Goku the truth about characters who can one-shot me and be right again? I guess that Kamehameha wave in part 1 ain't teach you a lesson, huh? Here we go again. Kirby, Alien X, Sailor Moon, Giorno, Dante and Virgil, any comic version of Superman, The Darkest Knight, Dr. Manhattan, Funny Valentine, Saber, Yawok, Kratos, the original evil Yami Yugi from Season 0, 1998 before Duel Monsters, The Spectre. Not again. You gonna stop spitting facts around Big Goku, Devontae. Gluttony!
This is
back for part 3, huh? Still trying to tell Big Goku who can easily beat me and be right again? The little Rimuru friend ain't gonna save you this time, Devontae. I'm prepared. I am too. You better not. Dio over Heaven, Wally West, the Unwritten Leviathan, Harui Suzumiya, True Form Darkseid, Joker from Persona 5, Superboy Prime, IDW Comic Optimus Prime, Wong Ling, Hyperion, Unit. The truth hurts me a lot. And Dragon What the? You done doing your little dragon fisty thing? How did you? Oh, you didn't know I was holding back in part 1 and 2. Okay. I forgot one more person that can beat you easily. Me. Boop. Why my stomach feel like this? So you the guy who told my canon counterpart about who could beat him easily for 3 video parts, then ended up taking him out with a multiverse of part bomb. Yeah, you next. I'm next. You know who you talking to, Devontae? I'm Big Xeno Goku, one of his non-canon counterparts who's light years stronger than him. Ain't nobody tossing my set. Who that? Me, my
okay,
friend,
so
See, I was gonna name a bunch of people who could easily one-shot you like I did your canon counterpart, but this guy solos 95% of all anime itself, so why bother when you can even beat this guy? I can one-shot Xeno in my base form. What the frick this little tar gonna do to me? You're bald. Ain't no way he got me. That's fine. I can still go Super Saiyan 4. You're a human now. That's your power? You gotta be. You have no balls.
it's a little different from what I'm used to.
He did a fusion dance with Mickey Mouse, One Punch Man, and Yamcha.
They got a fucking self-destruct. That's crazy.
Like, Jaren about to lose. Nah, Devontae. My dad's about to lose. Hey, Dad, remember this? Hey, Jaren, catch.
But what the hell, boy?
Gohan, what the hell? Oh, I should have finished on Chi-Chi's back. Oh. Gohan, you insolent little oop. Gohan, why would you? You know y'all finna get a race, right? Gohan. 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 Woo-hoo. 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 Devontae, I done beat everybody in Otherworld, and now I ain't got nobody to fight. What they gotta do with me? There's only so much this dead body can do. Revive me so we can go to the hyperbolic. Is fighting all you do? Thank you. Now we can go smash Chi-Chi. You what? Oh, did I strike a nerve? I tapped them buns while you were dead. Does it make you wanna fight? It's so confused. Like, why would I get mad when Chi-Chi cooks incredible buns? Ain't no way he this slow. Oh, yeah, man. I ate the hell out them buns from the back. Tasted great, right? She used to always let me fill them up with whipped cream. Oh, I filled her up with some whipped cream, all right. You said you smashed Chi-Chi. Must have been a crazy fight. You went easy on her, right? Nah, I told that. I mean, yeah, we fought in your bed, in your house. Oh, man, that's great. But it's the heat of this man afterward. He's retarded. Devontae, help, it's me, see Goku. Huh? I'm trapped inside of this special ed kid's mind. Help me. Help me. Instead of putting people 6 feet under this time, you can dig them out the grave? Man, can ducks fart underwater? No way. Devontae spilled the beans. So there I was, booty butt naked. My bad, wrong story. Yeah, no diddy. So the other day I was in Light Yagami's universe, right? Trying to get a death note for myself.
So like, what is it trying to have me like do?
Last time I checked, I create trends, not write them. So that's when I put these hands to work and created the life note. Devontae, you're a genius. Man, quit the glaze up and tell me who you want to raise up. Bring back your dead father, monkey. Dead monkeys underground. You want to see him? Oh, well, because he ain't around. You win. Shun of Ha! He died by my presence alone.
Like, what the fuck? She just wants me to build a fucking furnace. What type of shit is this? Build a fucking furnace. Where would I build a furnace at? It says it wants me to enter build mode, right? Go in fucking build mode. Okay, so watch this.
Look, show, retreat.
I don't understand this.
At the cost of being at war with slavery?
Oh well. Whatever.
That's why I'm running from there.
Well, guys, it was nice streaming with you. We're gonna pick up either this, or pick up on this either tomorrow or the day after. See you later.
I used to think that you were some big deal. But I am a much better